Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Subnautica. I really wanted to just start this episode after I had the last mobile vehicle bay fragment, but I have, like, 3 points of thirst left. So, if I'm going to have to make it back to my base anyway, might as well record, right? I mean, I guess that's the way I'm thinking about it. I am definitely going to need some more food and water when I get back, so I'm just going to leave that grab trap there for after I drop all this stuff off.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Okay, cook the Reginald, eat the Reginald. Thank you. Okay, good. That's 4 water. Wait. Drop stuff off. Okay. Got to hurry. There we go. Okay. Now, I dropped the grav trap just right over here. So now I can grab this peeper, and that peeper, and this bladderfish, and that outcropping, and that outcropping, and then pick the grav trap back up. Because that's just a thing you can do. I love the grav traps. They are so much fun. More importantly, I'm actually going to have some water now. Thank goodness. Yes, please drink the... Okay, apparently I only had 1 bladderfish. So, yes, I know that I am in a bad position, okay? And I am also aware that my Sea Glide is practically out of batteries. It's at less than 10% right now. I need a lot of bladderfish real quick. Just to fill my water back up. Bladderfish or salt. Those are the 2 things that I need. We're going to take a few cuttings of that coral tube, because I can combine that with bleach in order to create large things of filtered water, which is obviously somewhat of a concern at the moment. Ooh. Have I not been over here? It certainly doesn't look like I have. Well, maybe I'll be lucky and find a fragment for a mobile vehicle bay, or, you know, nuclear waste disposal. Yeah, sure. It's alright. Even if I don't find anything too useful right here, I do get salt more easily in this biome. And salt is one of the really important things that I'm trying to find right now. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to get back to the surface. I really need to be watching how far I push the Sea Glide right now, given that it has such low power left. But if I can just get... What is that? That's not salvage. I think it's another sea moth fragment. Yep, it's another sea moth fragment. Okay. Oh, alright. this guy's got green stuff on him, so let's try and scan him. Come back here, buddy. You got green stuff on you. There we go. Excellent. We will look in on that after I get back home. Can I please find some salt? Yes, I know about my need for water. Okay? This is not a new phenomenon for me. Straight up, please. I would prefer not to drown. Thank you. Oh! We got a reef back right over there, too. Maybe I should go check him out. No, because I see salt and bladderfish. Come on, bladderfish. Come on, buddy. Thank you, sir. Are there any visible fragments in this area? I still really need the mobile vehicle bay. Come on, come on. Alright. There's a fragment, and there's more lead. I don't need lead. Yes, that is a mobile vehicle bay fragment. That is what I needed. Now I can head back to base. I am extremely pleased to have that. Today, I am going to make a journey to the west. There is some really cool stuff out in that direction that I need to get. But first, obviously, I need bleach, and I need water. Yeah, that's really great. Okay, let's cook up the bladderfish. I like how it specifically specifies that that bladderfish water is non-vegan, and the bleach makes big waters.
Ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death.
Oh yeah, that feels good. Now, mobile vehicle bay. What do I need for a mobile vehicle bay? I need titanium ingots, lubricant, and power cell. A power cell takes 2 batteries, which would be 2 copper. A titanium ingot is just a whole bunch of titanium. And lubricant I can find out there. So I need 2 acid mushrooms and a seed cluster. Put away some of this extra stuff that I don't need. Alright, so 4 acid mushrooms and a seed cluster. Let me think here. So specifically, I need what exactly? Okay, I need a power cell for that and a power cell for that. So I actually need even more acid mushrooms. And I will need one of these to turn into lubricant. And then if I can get some copper, that will help, because I need copper to complete my mission. Can we get an outcropping, please? No, that is... That's a Gary fish. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? You're not... I am not going to let you get away from me this time, Gary. Where? Ooh. Dang it. Gary got away from me again. How do I keep losing Gary fish? How is that even a thing? They're brown. They're not that hard to see. Oh well, whatever. Where is a limestone chunk? Because I really need... Of course there was a mobile vehicle bay fragment. That close. Oh, come on. Nope. 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 I need copper. I require copper. Where is the limestone? Get back here. Oh. I haven't scanned those yet. Well, I certainly wouldn't want to go through this game without scanning something that is right in front of me that I can scan. No, that's a salt deposit. That is a hoopfish, which I'm pretty sure I've already grabbed. I just hadn't scanned it. Come on, where is... Alright, here's one. That's a copper. Can I get another copper on the way home, please? To fill up my last inventory slot. Ah, yep, this'll do it. Alright, somewhere in here is a copper. Unfortunately, it was not that, because that's a titanium. But that's okay, because titanium is good too. Ugh, boy. The Aurora just doesn't look as good anymore. The whole front end of it got blown off. I like my little base here. It's admittedly kind of crap right now, but, you know, it could be worse. Most importantly, I can make power. I just realized I'm going to need silicone rubber. Yeah, I need silicone rubber to make the power cells out of the batteries. Okay. Well, there is my last piece of copper. Luckily, it only uses one silicone rubber per. So, as far as the mobile vehicle bay is concerned, all I need is the silicone rubber. And then to make that, all I need is 4 quartz. So here comes the 2 glass. Did I ever get the hoopfish? Yes, I had. Okay. Now, as far as new equipment comes, I do need fiber meshes. So, if I'm going to need fiber meshes, then I'm going to need more space in my inventory to just grab all of that at once. So we're going to put another locker over here. I'm going to put in the Sea Glide, all the stuff that I'm going to need to make the Sea Moth, and we can put extra stuff over here. Oh, that's right. I never actually built my medkit fabricator. Which, again, I now need copper for. It's always about the copper. I swear, this game is like probably a good solid 20% of this game is having to find more copper. Alright, so I need 4 cuttings. And then 1 creep vine seed. And since I'm out here, I may as well grab a few extra. Just 1 extra for now. And is there any copper? I would really appreciate some copper. I'm gonna have to track down those giant coral tubes again. Those are just really convenient for finding copper. I think specifically what I really need right now is 2 more copper. Since my goal is to get a medkit fabricator inside the base. That's going to allow me to start really doubling up on my acquisition of medkits. Because there actually is a point in this game where I am desperately going to want to have a lot of medkits on me. Okay, I was gonna say, if that was another Sea Glide fragment, or another mobile vehicle bay fragment, I was just gonna be like, what the hell? And a little bit of extra quartz probably won't hurt. But mostly I do need that copper. That's titanium. That's titanium. Okay, let's drink a water and break 1 more. Maybe you'll be copper. Okay, we got 4 copper. That should be enough. And then finally I can set out on my journey. I also want to make the compass, which takes copper wire and a wiring kit. Because of course it does. Of course it requires copper wire. Alright, so let's make 2 more fiber meshes. That single seed turns into 2 silicone rubber. And then 1 lubricant. And that should be enough, I think, to make a mobile vehicle bay and a sea moth. Let me just double check. Mobile vehicle bay, titanium ingot, lubricant, power cell. Okay, they both take a lubricant, and then I need a second titanium ingot to finish my journey. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then let's grab some extra lead. So we'll start with the mobile vehicle bay. Thank you very much. Yes, my inventory is a bit full right now. If I had been smarter, I probably would have made the titanium ingot first and then the mobile vehicle bay. But when has good thinking ever really been my strong suit? And then a radiation suit, which I'm not going to use right now, but it's good to have it. And now I need a titanium and a computer chip. Okay. So grab some more titanium. So I need a copper wire, and then that, I need 2 table coral samples and a gold in order to make the computer chip, which will let me make... No, which will let me build the medkit fabricator, because that's actually really important right now. I don't really need a radio, but I do think there was one more thing. Yes, the compass. I need a copper wire and a wiring kit. Excellent. So, copper wire, wiring kit. I should still have everything I need for the sea moth, which I do. And now... Okay, I didn't actually make the compass. So the compass will appear right up here under my depth module. And... Yes, okay. This is excellent. We're just going to drop Skip Bay right here. Climb on board. Build a sea moth.
Is a fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
Yes, I know. Excellent. And then I've got one message from the radio. Hopefully another place along the way.
This is Avery Quinn, trading ship Sunday.
Ooh, it is not.
Over. Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS. You offer to help, they only got me. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
Alright, we can drop off some extra materials there. Actually, I'm not going to take the grav trap with me. I will be alright without the grav trap. And I think just one little piece of food will be enough for this journey.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because, strange as this may sound, I'm going to find plenty of food where I am going. What is the battery level of my scanner? 59%? Alright, that's fine. Then yeah, I don't even need to bring this water with me either. It'll be better to save my inventory space. Now, I did promise that I would cover, something interesting. Boop. Change those to yellow. This is my sea moth. It is pretty fast, pretty efficient. It can go as far as 200 meters down before it has to stop. Otherwise, it will start to take damage. Now, one of the things in my increasingly big data bank that I came with was the thing that had those green pustules on it. This organism is displaying signs of a bacterial infection. Bright green blisters are forming networks around the infection sites. Pathology suggests a waterborne bacterium capable of penetrating the body through the skin and respiratory system. Underlying indications of genetic mutation and aggressive behavior. The bacterium itself is unlike any so far recorded in human exploration. Warning, may be contagious. Avoid. Do not under any circumstances eat the flesh. There's a disease in the water. That doesn't sound good. So, you're probably wondering, where am I going? Well, the short answer is, I'm going in this direction. That, of course, may lead to the question, why are you going in this direction? Well, because there's something in this direction that I need to get. Well, don't need to, but it sure as hell is going to make things a hell of a lot easier if I do. And that's what I'm all about right now. Ooh. Maybe I should have brought some beacons, though. Well, that would have required waiting around and finding more copper. I cannot believe... I mean, I have to be on, like, the super far end of the shallows to be having this happen to me. Yes, laser cutter. That is really good to have.
New blueprint acquired.
What does it actually take to make a laser cutter, aside from probably something involving copper? 2 diamond, which I have, battery titanium, and cave sulfur. And I do... Did I pick up an extra cave sulfur? Whether I did or I didn't, they're easy to find. Okay, it's getting a bit deeper now. Oh! Okay, we are not dealing with that. That is a Reaper Leviathan. So we're going to cut to the northwest.
Detecting multiple Leviathan class life forms in the region. Are you certain whatever you're doing is worthy enough?
Not as certain as I was a little while ago. Let's head back and skim... Okay, that's Mushroom Forest. How far am I from my base right now? I am about a full kilometer away. Here's another new biome we haven't been to, and by sheer luck, we've come across another life pod. Well, that's convenient. What will you teach me how to make? Ultra glide fins, huh? Okay. These are jelly rays. They are big, and they are also pretty much harmless. I don't really need to worry about them much. Let's just scan ourselves the tree mushrooms. Excuse me, Jelly Ray, would you mind if I scan you, please? Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me scan you. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Ooh. And that is a glowing peeper. You see how it's just sort of leaving that trail? Or... No, actually it just swam over and touched that green guy, so... Now it's not really glowing anymore. I am sorry for the quality. The Mushroom Forest Zone definitely has a hard time loading smoothly. And there really isn't anything that I can do about that. Okay. Nope. There's another one. I want to scan this glowy guy. Thank you. So that was specifically an enzyme host peeper. Those are pretty. But I'm still trying to head mostly northwest. I believe that will take me to my destination, northwest. Luckily, the area that I am looking for will have enough visual indicators to it that I'm not going to miss it easily. So that is a good thing. Every once in a while you catch a view of a shape in the dark and it just freaks you the hell out. Okay. So let me see here. I need to see the aurora to sort of orient myself better. Unfortunately, right now, I really can't. But given how it appeared, I think I want to head west. I am pretty confident that this is the right direction. How far am I? Okay, well, there's still fish appearing. I mean, that's a plus, right? And generally, the really big leviathans do not swim close to the surface. And I will get an indicator if I'm getting off the edge of the map. So at this point, I should probably just head south, I would think. Let's see. I can actually get a little bit of a view of the aurora. Well, I could there for a second. Oh, boy. Yeah, swimming blindly into the void is, okay, alright, I see where I'm going. You see that, yeah. I think that's... don't like that music. I don't like that music at all. The big reapers are especially dangerous because they can break my seam off. Now, that wouldn't be too bad. Oh boy. I sincerely do not know where I've gone off to. You know what? I'm just going to drive back toward my base until I can see the aurora and orient myself from that. Because I am pretty sure that I am significantly farther north than I should be. I think that's the problem. Whee! Alright. Yeah, this is my location. I'm actually heading toward it. I am like 80% confident that I am actually heading toward my destination right now. Okay, about 90% confident now. So what I need to make careful of is that I don't accidentally like run into it. Oh, here's a reefback. Why don't I go scan him? Reefbacks are very interesting. They have a lot of plant life that just grows on them. Including, if you can see that, what is called a tiger plant, and which is currently shooting thorns at me, being very, very rude. I wish it would be less rude. They also have barnacles, which can have materials on them. And probably would if, you know, my computer loaded them faster. So, yep, break the barnacle. You know what? There's no advantage to be gained from doing that. There just really isn't.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'll probably have an easier time searching in daylight. Okay, so that is the back of the Aurora. Alright. If there's reefbacks here, then there's probably no Reaper Leviathans. And I can actually see some of the floor. And I just happen to have dived directly over a wreck, which is absolutely fantastic. Let's see, what do you have? The vehicle upgrade console. Oh, that's perfect. Once I'm able to build a moon pool, I'll actually be able to upgrade my Seamoth. I'm really excited about that. And yes, this looks like exactly the place where I want to be right now. And here is a fragment of the moon pool itself. And I'm just now having an uncomfortable realization. I specifically started heading in this direction without food or water because I figured I would be fine. I am now realizing that this may have in fact been a terrible idea. That is really unfortunate. Oh, yes, of course. The arm to a prawn torpedo. That's what I needed, obviously. Alright, I am like... There we go. There it is. Moon pool. Now I know how to make them. And I know how to make a spotlight. And I know how to make that. And now I know how to make a chair. Presumably an even better chair, because it's a command chair. And a thermal plant, which is good for a bit of titanium. Alright, let's bring the sea moth a little bit closer. I think this is about the limit of where I can take it right now. And let's see what is inside. Ooh, a power cell charger! Hell yes. That is water. Yes, 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 yes to water. That is a light stick. That is something I could only open with a laser cutter, which is quite unfortunate. Maybe I can find something interesting down here. Let's see. Any interesting things down here? Well, there's shale outcroppings, so might be able to get some lithium. Actually, I see some lithium right there. I found this eye stalk plant, and we're just going to take a little cut of that. Oh, a bleeder. These things kind of suck, but they're not really That is a warper. Okay. I really do not... Oh, God, I'm on the edge of the blood kelp zone. Okay. Yeah, I should... How far is it? 86? Okay. I can afford to spend a little more time down here. But I think that's about as far as I want to push that right now. There will be time to investigate more of that. Assuming I am ever able to locate this wreck again. Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. No, go up. Go up. Thank you. Alright. Let's repair my Seamoth. I actually see something very interesting down here. And I see a gel sack.
Seek fluid intake.
Okay, okay. I will drink the water.
New blueprint active.
There. Are you happy now?
Vital signs stabilizing.
That is a rock grub. And that does not look like Altera Tech, does it? Well, it must not be, because it is specifically called the Alien Vent. So now we know for certain that there was something alien on this planet at some point. And apparently, whatever used to be on this planet thought it would be a good idea to have a big old vent in the ocean, just sort of sucking things up. That's a ruby. Okay. Wow, I left that much farther away than I realized. So I think if I keep going on a line facing away from my current location, away from... So that is northeast, north, so I want to go southwest. I am fairly certain that if I go southwest, I will find what I am looking for. Honestly, I really... Yes! Okay, this is good. This is good. The thing I'm looking for specifically is in the area with these big ol' thingies. So now I know I'm where I'm trying to get to. Ah, I was very close. It appears it was just to my left. That's right, there's an island. There is actually... I just ran over myself with my own CMON. There is actually an island here. One thing I know for certain about this island, though, is that there is a life pod on the seafloor very near to it, at about 300 meters down. So I am going to go look for it. It should not be that difficult to find. No, that's going too deep. There's like a hole, and it leads deeper underground. And then in that hole, you can find the life pod. You know what? Screw it. Sooner or later, I'll get the coordinates for it anyway, so why push it? And also, I somehow already went like 50 meters away from you. Yeah. It's just, it's too dangerous around here right now. My food and my water are too limited. I'm just going to have to focus on getting up onto this island. Because this might be one of the most important places that you can go to in terms of quality of life. And that's the reason that I'm specifically coming here.
Integrating new PDA data.
So, let's see...
Picking up multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
Yeah. We've actually found a few logs already. So why don't we start listening to them?
As I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love of mine is the power. I am the one. On and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Well, that was rather horrifying. Can I turn on... Yeah, let's turn up the volume just a bit for listening to these. This was the one I found in LifePod 3.
You really think it'll carry two of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cell rigged to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the light pod.
You're calm about this?
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
Something tells me he stopped seeing the maths. How about LifePod 17?
How's his log? It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck has happened. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
Poor guy. He was really having a breakdown. Now, you might not yet get why I'm here. But, would it make a difference if I pointed out that there's a habitat up there? Something man-made. Here is the log of somebody who made it to this island from the Aurora.
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Keen 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen. Out.
And that was the end of them. They never made it. Or rather, they were here for a short time, but then they left. Not a smart thing to do. There's a habitat installation on top of this mountain, another on top of that mountain, and then there's one more where I'm heading, kind of on the back side of the island. And there is important stuff that I can get at all 3 of those locations. This is a lantern tree. So, now I can eat. And I can eat and eat and eat as much as I want. And even better, I will actually be able to grow my own lantern trees. Now, Bulbo tree has a lot of water in it. So we're just going to eat those. There we go. Now my health and my... well, my food and my water are completely full. I grabbed a cutting from the Bulbo tree and a piece of the lantern fruit to come with me. Here is a grow bed.
New blueprint
Yep.
acquired.
And the weird little things. Here's a Chinese potato. These crabs are annoying. They're not really dangerous, but they are annoying. Alright, that's a marble melon. Marble melons are basically going to be the foundation of my food supply from now on. And I've got a bunch of seeds to bring with me. So now we got a PDA.
Integrating new PDA.
We can actually scan the very room that this is in. This big circular room. It's called a multi-purpose room. I can now build those on my base.
New blueprint acquired.
And I found this strange tablet. That certainly doesn't look like anything from Altera either. Maybe their log will say something about it.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched. Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Very true.
New blueprint acquired.
So there were people here before.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, wait. Okay, there's something it's trying to scan there. Alright, trying to scan that wall planter. Alright, perfect. So I have now picked up everything I can from this location. Once I have made my stop at the other two sites, the ones up on the hills, I will play the rest of their logs in order. This is the log of the survivors of another ship that crashed here over 10 years ago. The Degassi.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
I do like the sound of that.
Integrating new PDA data.
The Degassi crashed here over 10 years ago. They are the ones who built these, habitats. I'm actually going to turn off the, proposed Degassi habitat thing right now. Just because I'm not going to be going there for a bit. It is pretty deep. Right now, my only real concern is trying to Skyrim my way up this mountain and visit the first of these habitats. I mean, yeah, there's obviously a path, given that I am on the path, but the path kind of sucks, to be honest. It's just not a very good path. Oh, screw it. Just Skyrim your way up the damn mountain. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Alright. Can I please get up here? But I was really close. I feel like I'm exploiting terrain in World of Warcraft or something. Okay, that's a sheer cliff. Whatever. For a long time in the beta, there actually was no fall damage in this game. And so when they added it, yeah, a lot of us were fairly used to just jumping off of really high places. Now, to be fair, they are still quite generous with the fall damage. Yeah, I'll take another potato. In terms of efficiency, the marble melon is just the most efficient food stuff. And you can grow them 16 at a time in a standard grow bed. And now we're going to learn how to make this observatory. These things take a lot more resources than they really need to. But I understand. I mean, it's really an aesthetics thing. Alright, let's head straight down the mountain and up the other one. And then I will be done with this island. But more importantly, I will actually have access from this point on to an infinitely renewable source of food and water. As long as I'm able to access my base, I will have supplies. And I cannot tell you how good that feels. More importantly, though, as your base starts to expand, you really need more power for it. Things like bioreactors, which I haven't actually finished yet. And being able to plant food also allows you to create a renewable source for bioreactor power. So, strange as it may seem, it really is the case that one of the most important things you can do in this game for quality of life is get to this island early on and start farming. I did it. Let's listen to a few logs just to close out the episode. Oh boy, there's so much here. Specifically, let's listen to yeah, we already listened to that. No, we didn't listen to that one yet. So we'll listen to the Degassi voice log number 1.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship. And your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Well, they were definitely lucky to have found this island.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like. Let him go deal with your plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgal has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. No staying here neither. If this rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. The only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
Frankly, we've been really lucky that the weather's been so kind. On an ocean planet, God only knows how big hurricanes could get.
You see, Chief, you brought us to this sodden planet. Told us we'd see a lush payday. Now what do we got some 6 weeks later? A dead crew, a habitat that's half buried, food washed away.
I suppose the executive decisions would be better left to someone with your extensive experience of hitting people in the face.
I know enough not to take unscheduled detours to uncharted planets. That's something you don't want to learn the hard way.
Easy to judge a decision in hindsight. Harder to come up with a plan of your own.
Got one already. Take what we can carry and hunker down in a cave somewhere. I scouted a site, a couple 100 meters deep, lots of metal deposits.
How do you imagine we'd live?
With ready access to building materials, like damn queens, a couple of water filters, a bioreactor, fresh fish. But Chief, we'll eat seaweed salad and drink our own urine if that's what it takes. All that matters is, do you got something better?
Send the coordinates to my PDA. I'll review your proposal.
So that is when they relocated down to those to the jelly shroom caves that we saw last episode. And yes, there is a habitat down there. And it's one of the locations I hope to get to on the next episode. Then there was the log where they found the alien artifact. And this was the information we found down there on the in the jelly shroom cave on a little platform. User Paul Torgel requested cross-referencing of local environment scans with ideal habitat construction conditions. Displaying results. Large subterranean cavern with multiple entrances. Conditions support a unique microcosm of predatory life forms. Minor structural instability in cave walls. Extensive resource deposits, that's for sure. Average environment safety rating C. Optimal habitat site safety rating B. So it wasn't great, but not bad, all things considered. Site 7 has been selected as the optimal habitat construction site for the following reasons. Close proximity to one of the cave entrances in case of emergency. Medium distance from predatory organisms. Stable foundations on which to build. Ready access to materials. A signal tracking the site has been created. And yes, we did get that signal. So one of those two is the... we'll make one of them red, just so we can differentiate them. Yeah, they definitely found some interesting stuff. Let's see what Paul Torgel's log says.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not going to weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. Our one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Something tells me their story did not end with rescue by the insurance company. And we have one more log we didn't actually hear yet. Bart Torgel's log, number 3, Return from the Deep.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
And that was the final message of Bart Torgel. It really is beautiful, isn't it? And all I'm trying to do is escape. And I will see you all on the next one.